the corner watching how you move. The smoke in the air, you're locking the coop. Going through things that you shouldn't do. Lost inside of Miss Jessica Simpson herself. Miss Boots are made for walking. Let's get into her archetype. So diving more into the archetypes, especially when it comes to Jessica Simpson, like before we get into her, this girl's music is on my playlist. He's irresistible, but not physical. Something, something, something. And the remix, I think with Bow Wow. That song, I'm telling you, is my favorite song. But I also want to get into her archetype now. Because she's so successful, she has the envisioner archetype, especially when she's young. When she was younger, around in the early 2000s, she has the envisioner archetype, which is like, I see it, I want it, because she started off as a girl in the South, country, church, I think a religious family, if I'm not too mistaken. And if you know, people who come from religious families, like myself, are, I want to say told to be one way, but are told like can't ask questions, can't do anything. But she hit the mainstreams and she created a way for herself. And yes, I can't say this. Is she one of Britney Spears' daughters? Yes. Come on. Half the girlies from the early 2000s are Britney Spears' daughter. I said it. Yeah, she's done a lot for the industry and she played a lot of ways for the industry. Truly amazing. That's why I love her. And furthermore, with her archetype, she deep dives. Like she does a deep dive. When you look at her music, you feel it. And you see the iconics that's with it. Yeah, she also is more than a pretty face. So I really want to talk about too as well when it comes to her archetype and how she uses that and capitalizes off of that, off her archetype and off the type of person that she is. And I always say this because this is not any parasocial. I don't know her, she doesn't know me. But she has a fascinating archetype. That is Jessica Simpson, in my opinion. Her archetype is very fascinating. And, it's there and I'm here. Am I kind of like the other girls that came out of my time archetype? Yes, but this is me and who I am. So that's what I get when I see Jessica Simpson. And she doesn't do the most. And she doesn't do a lot either. Which is why I think she's so lovable. Because, this is just Jessica Simpson. She always been that girl and she always been around. And she will always be here to stay. Because she really done a lot too. So we can't be like, oh my gosh, she didn't do anything. But like I said, is she still one of, Britney's daughters? Yes, she is. But we could move on past that. And so, like, there's nothing also much to her. Like, she's just a very simple girl, too, as well. This is my video on the archetype of Jessica Simpson. Again, this is the parasocial, or this is just some media stuff. And all I'm going to say is praise Yahuwah, praise Yeshua, praise Allah. Hope you guys are safe, well, and warm. And I'll see you guys in the next upcoming video.
High volume.
Am I really that